builders, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma. I do want to apologize for the lighting. It's not the best, but I'm doing what I can. Winter makes it hard to film. The sun goes down earlier and I'm doing what I can. But I wanted to do a quick writing update. I also have low battery, so we might be rushing through this video, but I did want to do a writing update. I haven't really done one since I completely abandoned the original story that I was working on when I was doing AuthorTube originally, which was The Elevator. I have completely shelved that story. It was really therapeutic for me to write because it's loosely based on something that did really happen to me, but no matter how I worked it, I could never even get it up to 50,000 words. I couldn't even get it past like 38,000 words, let alone to 50,000, let alone to most, like, even romance books are hovering above 50,000. So I just decided to shelve it. Maybe one day I will have like light bulb go off and I will be able to finish it and rework it and it will be great and it will one day become an actual book. For NaNoWriMo, I worked on a project that I'm calling Mary Song, which I don't even think I ever mentioned on AuthorTube at all, but basically it is loosely based on the song Mary Song by Taylor Swift, which is why it is called Mary Song. In no way is it actually about someone named Mary. There's not even a character in it named Mary, and unlike the song where it's M-A-R-Y song, I actually used M-A-R-R-Y. So it's about a girl the night before her wedding who looks through a box of her mementos from ex-boyfriends and has a lot of flashbacks about their relationship. And it's a story that I have had in my head for years. I think I've had it in my head since the first time I heard Mary Song by Taylor Swift. And I did finish the draft. I actually have the exact word count in my notes. Hold on. It came out to 71,864 words. So it beat Nano. Actually, on the November 30th, it beat Nano. And I finished it on New Year's Eve. I am feeling so good about this story. I love it. I am so confident that it is something that could become something, which I'm really excited about. And I am excited to get back to it, but I'm also excited for a break. I am one of those people, I like to take breaks between projects or like between steps in projects. So one, I didn't take a break between like my intensive snowflake method outline, which might as well be a draft in and of itself. So I did 2 steps back to back, which I always, or not always, but I often try not to do. But I also wrote the whole draft in 61 days, which even comes out to less than 61 days because I took a good amount of days off in December with the holidays and family stuff. So it was even less than 61 days that I wrote the whole draft, the whole 71, almost 72K words. So I definitely am excited for the break. I have compiled it all. I'm actually, like, I upload it to Google Drive so I don't lose it, and I'm not going to look at it again until I finish what else I'm about to talk to you guys about. But the big thing I learned from this draft is that the snowflake method works so well for me. I was actually talking to Leanne from Leanne Writes on Instagram today before I filmed this, and I was telling her that I did the snowflake method and that this helped me like find so many plot holes, and it helped me with character motivation as well. One of the boyfriends whose box she's looking through, I need that character to be a redeemable character for people, and the original reason I had them breaking up in my head was cheating, and a lot of people don't find that redeemable, as me included. I don't really find that a redeemable character, so I needed to find another reason for them to break up. And not only did I find another reason for them to break up, an even better like reason that helps with other parts of the story as well and really helps to prove another part of the story, and it works so well. And I'm actually really excited because I'm using it again for the next project that I'm about to start with. But right now for that project, I have a premise, a really holy plot that I'm really excited to kind of jump in with the snowflake method because I think I'm going to be able to make it something even better. I feel like I look really red on camera and it's the lighting and everything. I just want to finish this because I don't know if I have time to film next weekend, and then you guys are watching it the Wednesday after next weekend, and I just want to film now, and if I have time, maybe I'll re-film this. I don't know. The next project I am working on, I am calling Raising Trentons, which is a story that I actually originally envisioned as like a television series, but I really want to tell the story. And at the moment, I can't foresee myself going into working in television, so I need to make it into a book. I thought I heard someone at my door. I have to make it into a book, and the other reason I don't really want it as like a television series anymore is like the plot, like the this meets this, and that's kind of the plot of the story. There's like a revival of part of the show. You'll understand in a second. And like I would probably pitch it like this if I was pitching it as a TV show, and considering they're doing a revival of it right now, I can't do it. But what I'm talking about is the plot of this book is the original Party of Five, like the one that the girl who's on every Hallmark movie and was in Mean Girls, played Gretchen in Mean Girls. The original Party of Five meets Pretty Little Liars. It is basically a thriller, family, contemporary, young adult book. I am so excited about it. I think it's going to be really interesting, and I picture it being at least a duology, but I would love to get it out to like 4 different stories. So like the first book can be a little bit more contemporary and a little lighter, and the subplot is more the thriller aspect of it, and then as the books build, there's more thriller to it, which I am so excited about. I think it would be so cool, but I definitely know it needs to be at least a duology, because the way I picture this book ending is 100% a cliffhanger. Like I know like the first few scenes that I want, and I know the last scene, and I need to use the snowflake method to find like the nitty gritty middle parts. And I actually started the snowflake method when I filmed this yesterday, and I'm definitely starting to see the plot unfold more in my mind, but like I need to kind of flesh it out a little bit and stretch it out and figure out where I can add things. So I'm so excited to do that. And then I did give myself personal deadlines. If you guys watched my reading and writing goals for 2019, you probably noticed that I have a good amount of like goals for each draft, and I actually went through and I gave myself like personal deadlines in my Google Calendar so I can change them as need be. But my personal deadline as of right now for my outline is February 15th, which is a Saturday, and I may even like push it to Sunday. That way I kind of have like a week to decompress, and then the next weekend I would start my Mary Song stuff. But that is currently my deadline, and after the snowflake method, like I kind of mentioned with Mary's Song, I did the snowflake method in the first draft back to back, and it was just like by the end I was like ready to just not never, but I was ready to take a break from the story. And I think no matter what, you're ready. But I think if I take the break between the snowflake method and draft 1, it's not going to be as bad. Because with Mary's Song, I feel like I really just threw the last like 2 chapters together, and it's not good at all. It's not my best writing. I'm hoping with the break, that's going to make it a little bit better for Raising Trentons. But either way, I am super excited. I am hoping to be doing writing updates sporadically through the year, probably around the time that like I finish each step, so you guys are kind of up to date about what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. I actually was going to try to do a writing vlog this weekend, but I finished Mary's Song when I filmed this, I finished Mary's Song on Tuesday. So I had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of like no real writing, but I was making my character name list, and I was making like a database of all the character names that I liked, and I didn't finish that until yesterday, so I didn't really do a lot of writing yesterday, and it probably would have just been boring. Plus I ended up getting my nails done and running some personal stuff, so it wasn't a like real writing weekend. I'm hoping to have like a real writing weekend that I can vlog for you guys, because I do want to do more writing vlogs, but this just wasn't it. But yeah, I'm hoping to kind of bring that kind of writing content in. Right now, like, I have a spreadsheet that I use to like track my video ideas, and I feel like there's a lot more booktube kind of going on, which isn't completely my goal for this channel. I do want more of both. I want booktube and authortube to kind of be going on, but right now I just have a lot more booktube ideas, but I do have some writing stuff coming up eventually too. I don't know, I'm rambling now, but that is pretty much it for both of my stories. Let me know in the comments down below kind of what you're working on, and where you are in the process, if you're on an outline, or if you're on a draft, or if you're beta reading, or where your head is right now. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, Worlders. Who the night before she's wet better, whoops.